GameStop is turning into a real saga, and it's showing very little signs of going away anytime soon. GameStop is a troubled mall or shopping centre store. They will sell you video games, they'll rent you video games, they'll buy your old video games from you, they'll sell you consoles in order to play video games. But this is in an era when many people actually download the games directly onto their laptops or to their phones. Now, within the last week or so, a new board member was appointed to GameStop, and he is seen as somewhat of a business guru. He's the co-founder of Chewy.com, which is the pets website. Wall Street, in particular one hedge fund, let it be known that they were still intent on seeing the stock price of GameStop fall, and they were going to short sell, to bet against it. Now, in the absence of any sporting events in the United States, or very much gambling here, some people have turned to day trading or retail trading in order to make a bit of money, dabbling in stocks, in other words, on the New York Stock Exchange and the NASDAQ and the S&P 500 and all the others. And using a website like Reddit, for example, and others, they've been getting together and they decided to play Wall Street at its own game. No, they said, we will not allow the GameStop stock to go down. We're going to buy it against the wishes of Wall Street. And so it's set up a battle royale between David and Goliath, if you will, between the little man and the little woman in their basement and the elite Wall Street investors. It is a kind of popular revolt. Santosh Rao of Manhattan Venture Partners says what's unusual about this is the sheer size of it all, the scale of the revolt.
At a technical level, this is nothing uncommon, nothing illegal, goes on for a long time, has been going on for a long time. But I think in this case, there was a socio-economic twist to it. It was this small guy. It was a sense that the retail investor has been shut out of this whole thing, the whole party, the fear of missing out. They all want to be part of it, and they can be now.
Short selling, which some of these hedge funds have been doing against GameStop, is where you either borrow the shares of the stock from somebody else, or you borrow money to buy it, and then you immediately sell it with others, driving down the share price. Then when the share price goes down, you use your own pot of money to buy the share at a lower price. When it eventually goes back to more than where it was before, you cash out, pay back the person you borrowed from, and pocket the difference. It is legal. It is legitimate, and Wall Street likes it because it's a way of clearing out the dead wood, if you will. But that's exactly what these day traders or retail traders have been campaigning against. And there are pictures of them online, lying on balconies in Australia, for example, drinking a gin and tonic and trading and showing you the huge gains that they've been able to make. The hedge funds, of course, feel the exact opposite. They have lost a lot of money. Now, there are companies that help people day trade, like Robinhood and TD Ameritrade and Stockpile and Charles Schwab. They've been taking action during the course of Thursday to limit the way in which some of these people can buy and sell these stocks. In one case, it's led to a court case, a lawsuit against at least one of those companies. And there are other companies involved as well, beyond GameStop, names like BlackBerry, the phone maker, Nokia, the phone maker, some of the airlines, and also AMC, the movie house. There is also a political element to all of this. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez is a very young congresswoman from New York City who represents the Democratic Party. She has said that for years, Wall Street, and in particular the hedge funds, have been using their ability to buy and sell stocks in the blink of an eye as a way of topping up their piggy bank. She says what's happening now is that ordinary men and women in their basements are using the tactics employed here against institutions like this, and that it is some kind of revenge for the ordinary person. At the end of the Thursday session, GameStop stock was down 44%, well off its high of around $400 at $193 apiece. John Terrett, CGTN, outside the New York Stock Exchange.